Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning. Very early. Nobody in the park. No kids. Before anybody was to want to say anything, there are no children in the park. Just EagleNick, Audit, and a whole lot of traffic going up and down the road right here. A lot of super speeders out here this morning. I can hear a lot of hawks out here flying around this morning. It is a very beautiful day, bright and early, bright and early. Now, EagleNick can't get that there breakfast up there at Providence Ministries. I figured we'd just have us a live stream for breakfast, but it's all right. Feel free to step up into the chat if you have anything that you would like to say. Free speech all the way. If you know what I mean, Vern. Keep having trouble getting this phone set up. See if we can't move down here to the end. There we go. That's a little bit better. Don't seem to be too straight, but it'll work, I guess. So how's everybody doing this morning? Oh, EagleNick's doing pretty good, pretty good. It is a beautiful day this morning. The air's a little crisp, a little bit more cooler than it's been being. We are definitely starting to get some of that there cooler weather a blowing in. Hope that you are having a great morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you may be. EagleNick got up at 6 o'clock this morning to make sure I could have that there early morning cup of coffee to try to make sure I got down here to start this live stream right at 7 a.m., if not a little before. Try to get back on a regular schedule of when I do the lives. I had been doing a little tinkering with it, changed the times up to see what effect it would have. It seemed to be doing more harm than good. Now, yesterday evening, we had a lot of them there trolls in the chat. Now, if we get them today, I'd like to ask my moderators to not put them in timeout, not to hide them from the channel. Just ignore them. If you don't feed them, eventually they will starve. So when they're going hungry, they'll go somewhere else. When you don't take their bait, they just can't wait. They got to get on the move. You know what I mean, Vern? Do y'all all got liars Jottis since nobody ain't saying nothing? This is the first time I've had a live stream where nobody had any fingers to do any of that there chatting. Breaker, with anybody out there? Good morning, Pooh Noah. How you doing this morning? Got a hot rod coming up through here. About downright chilly out here this morning. think it's just about time. I'm going to have to break out them blue jeans if I might be getting out this early, because it is mighty cold. Good morning, Simon Cal. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Miss Eileen. So glad to see you again. Welcome into the live stream. Appreciate you stepping up into that there chat. Well, I appreciate that there, Mr. Boring Simon Cal. You wish. You might look like Simon Cal, but you ain't got his money. How you doing this morning, Miss Eileen? How about you there, Pooh Noah? You doing all right? You had you one of them Mountain Dews? There goes my bag blowing away back here. We're just gonna chill out, whether people likes it or not. You know what I mean? Well, thank you for that there big red X, Simon Cal. I appreciate it. You can take that there no and stick it where the sun don't shine, if you know what I mean, Burn. Hey, it's turned a whole lot cooler here, Miss Eileen. It has got real cool. It's about time to break out them there blue jeans. Here goes that hot rod Mustang again. Go brush your teeth, Simon Cal. This time when you brush your teeth there, Simon, don't use the toilet brush. Here you go, Simon. Put your smile on your face. Here's your Happy Meal. You want a Happy Meal there, Simon? Well, it's horrible, horrible. Don't worry. Be happy. Here's a little song I wrote, and I'm gonna sing it note for note, so don't worry. Be happy. Be happy now. Ooh. Downright chilly out here this morning. You know what I mean, Vern? It ain't got a thing if it ain't got that clang. Do wop, do wop, do wop, do wop, do wop. Don't squeeze the Charmin. Oh, Mr. Whipple didn't like people squeezing that there Charmin. You know, I always thought that must have been his girlfriend's name. He kept saying, don't squeeze the Charmin. I couldn't see the harm in squeezing the Charmin. It don't hurt that there toilet paper. It didn't make it any less soft either, for that matter. You know, them there auditors don't like it because people can Google EagleNick audits, but they're not Googleable. When you Google EagleNick, you come up with EagleNick audits. Got a lot more traffic starting to come up and down that there roadway. If you haven't already done so, please be sure to subscribe, or at least check out my YouTube channel before you decide not to subscribe. I have a lot of awesome shorts and videos where I did audits on the United States Post Office, the Dalton Police Department, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Dalton Police Service Center, Dalton, Georgia City Hall, quite a few other places as well. Be sure to check out my shorts and videos. You might find something you like or something you hate. Either way, it'd be great. Make sure to leave EagleNick Audits some comments. And if you would, share them there shorts and videos. So that way, if you like them, other people might like them as well. And if you hate, share that there hate. You know what I mean, Burn? Good morning, LT. How you doing this morning? Which LT we got there, brother? Hope you're having a great day. Good morning, Flower. Clover, whatever it says, Flower. I hear that. That there coffee's a great way to start the day. Wouldn't be too bad to have a good cup of hot coffee right now, because that wind is downright chilly this early morning. Yeah, I'll have to do just videos for that poo, Noah, because I don't really have no mobile internet. I think I've used it all up right now. Chairman Meow, good morning. Good morning. Awesome to see you in the live stream. I appreciate that there. My accent is 100% all original. EagleNick Audit does not talk like too many other people. Now, I've had people say they've known somebody who talked like EagleNick, and I said, well, I feel sorry for him. You tell him I said I apologize. That there hillbilly Georgia accent. EagleNick proudly admits he's one of them there hillbillies. Got somebody walking, playing that there music on their phone. Try to make sure that this don't pick it up to where I get that there copyright strike, or have to say they gonna share the revenue because picked up somebody else's music. You know what I mean, Burn? They try to slip in that censorship any way they can. Now, the other morning, I got a 1999 Super Tanks from Sean Little, and I just wanted to let you know how much I actually got of that there Super Tanks. On that there analytics, it said that I received $9.91, I think, of that 1999. So that is nowhere near 70%. Now, I figured they had to be taking taxes out of it for them to take that much. Good morning, Alan Davis. Glad to see you again, my friend. It is downright chilly this morning. Wow, even more than half our poo, Noah. 991 out of 1999 is what it shows I received. Now, at the end of the month, when they pay you, it shows that they still got to take taxes out. Now, if they haven't already took taxes out, how in the world is that anywhere near me receiving 70%? That is not even 50%. About downright horrible. It's a whole lot better if I get people to send me money directly to my Cash App. That way I receive it all. Because when it comes to them super thanks or super chats or super stickers, EagleNick Audits does not even receive 50% of it. Good morning. Who is Hector? How you doing this morning? Great to see you again. I guess old EagleNick is going to have to be like some of them there other channels and splash my Cash App across my channel so that if anyone wants to use them there super thanks, super chats, or super stickers, they can send it directly to my Cash App. That way to ensure that it actually benefits EagleNick Audits, because for some reason YouTube is taking a whole lot more than that there 30% they say they take. You know, it says that a content creator gets 70%, but EagleNick Audits has done the math on that there $19.99 super thanks I got. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that $9.91 is nowhere near half of $19.99. That means YouTube took $10.08 of that $19.99. If anyone would like to help out EagleNick Audits and my channel, you can send money directly to my Cash App at the $sign EagleNick Audits, the same way it's spelled on my YouTube channel. Anything would be greatly appreciated. Yes, Miss Eileen, I'm going to do some, but I'll have to do it just video instead of doing live streams, because there's just limited areas that the Wi-Fi actually works. I've done used up all of my mobile internet. That's why I've been sticking around to where I have public Wi-Fi, or at my house to where I have my own internet connection, my home internet connection. Now, I would love to do a live stream over from the Dalton Parks and Recreation Center's Lake Shore Park over around the track and the soccer field, but they've still got that internet cut off for over 4 months now. Of course, it still works over there for the city of Dalton employees over at the Dalton tennis court. All the secure connections are still working, but the public Wi-Fi, they've disabled it, had it disabled for over 4 months. We actually have a small Confederate cemetery over there at the West Hill Cemetery. Now, I did a live stream up there at where General Joseph E. Johnston is located. Now, I'd like to go back up there and see about when they have it open for tours to try to go in and do a live stream of the tour of the, I think it's the Huff House. It's either the Hamilton House or the Huff House. You got that right, Pooh Noah. That is exactly why. Because I was over there one day and did a recorded video of the Dalton State soccer team and said that I should have been doing a live stream using the public Wi-Fi there at the Lakeshore Park. And it was only a few days after that when I had checked it again and they had disabled that there Wi-Fi. They did not want me live streaming that their Dalton State College soccer team for some reason. I thought they seemed to be pretty good. Maybe they was afraid that I would reveal some of their trade secrets. But it is a very beautiful day. The sun is starting to get a little high in the sky. As well, I'm sure you are, Mr. Pooh Noah. That there Mountain Dew and that there doobie. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where'd you go there, Mr. Allen Davis? You still here, brother? You still enjoying that there bowl of them frosted flakes? Everybody, please be sure to double tap that screen to give old EagleNick Audits a like if you don't mind. Make sure to subscribe. Check out all of my shorts and my videos. I have a lot of awesome shorts and videos, all original content that I have created myself. Now, I did not take other people's content and call it my own, saying I created some videos. Now, I have did a couple of remixes to help other channels out, but I make sure to tell people to subscribe to that their original channel. I make sure to give that their channel credit for those shorts. There's only a couple of them. But like I said, good morning, Jack Walls. How you doing this morning? As always, it is an honor to see you in the live stream. I know that's right, Pooh Noah. Them there frosted flakes, they're great. Everyone, please be sure to hit that there subscribe if you don't mind. Give EagleNick Audits the benefit of the doubt and check out my shorts and my videos of my audits of the United States Post Office, the Whitfield County Courthouse, the Dalton Police Service Center, the Dalton Police Department, the Whitfield County Sheriff's Department, Whitfield County Sheriff's Enforcement Officers, Dalton, Georgia City Hall, and quite a few other places as well. That there poo, Noah, is the way to go. You know what I mean, Vern. So when you gonna be back down in the area, Pooh? If you ever got the time, Pooh, and you'd like to come down, I'll take you around to some of the places and let you see them firsthand. Cool, next week. Are you traveling for your job, or is it just pleasure, or you got doctor's appointments or something? Yes, sir, Jack Walls. I'm having a great day. I'm super blessed. I woke up on this side of the ground. It is a little chilly this morning. Oh, actually on the job. Oh, Mr. Allen Davis must be having that there morning bowl of frosted flakes. I ain't seen Allen in the chat again for a minute. It ought to be about time for our friend Mr. JD 187 to pop on. Maybe that old corn pop will show up. Yeah, they got a nice dirt track out there in Tunnel Hill. Got one over there out there in Chatsworth off Highway 225. I actually got the Boyd Speedway out off 225 out in Chatsworth. I used to like to go out there to that there Brainerd Speedway to watch them drag racers. Ain't been out there in quite a few years. Yeah, they actually had a Dixie Speedway out there in Chatsworth too at one time. I'm pretty sure it's called Dixie Speedway. It was right out off 225. Oh, downright chilly out here. And I'm still trying to figure out how to go back and unblock all them there trolls that came on yesterday evening. I'd watched a video on YouTube how to go into your channel using a web browser and unblock people who are hid from the channel. But I should have followed along. I should have watched the video on my phone while I was doing it on the Chromebook, but I watched it on the Chromebook and then tried to go back and do like it showed. But by the time I got over to it, I done forgot how they did it, if you know what I mean. Old EagleNick forgets easy sometimes. Good morning, Vietnam. Fred Hinkle, how you doing this morning in them there cornfields in Indiana? I bet that there corn is a growing good. Yes, sir. Alan Davis. That was a good movie of Mr. Robin Williams. But look, that sun's got up there now. Let's turn it around. Good morning, sunshine. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. We got the sun coming up good now. It'll finally start warming up out here. It won't be so chilly. Good morning, super. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Now, y'all, if we get a bunch of them there trolls come in this morning, let's not hide them or delete their comments. Let them just troll away, if you know what I mean. If you just ignore them, they'll eventually go away. I'd like to try to figure out how to get all them there trolls and them fraudulent auditors unhid from the channel. Boy, that sun got bright quick. It went from barely being there to it's blinding me now. That sun went straight to blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another roner in the night, blinded by the light. He got tired, but he never gonna make it through the night. Maybe it'll knock that chill out of the air because it is a little chilly. This hillbilly is really chilly. You know what I mean, Vern? But that there sun is a beating down up in under here on this big pavilion finally. Oh, man, I don't know what it is. My back is killing me. Only thing about it is when that sun's shining like that, I can't see that dark chat. That sun's done blinded me. I can't see. When I said blinded by the light, I wasn't joking. That sun's done shining all up and under here now. There ain't nowhere left that's in the shade. Day starting out this morning. Still a little bit chilly, but that there sun, when it gets up a little bit, gets a little bit closer in order to warm it up a whole lot. Hey. Just can't see it all now, boy. I mean, I can't see it all. I'm going to have to pick his phone up and see if I can't move or something. I just cannot see at all. Hope the internet don't cut off again. Done cut off a couple of times down here. Yeah, it does. Some people, the temperature drop below 60 degrees and they break out them there winter duds. But old EagleNick Audit is still wearing them there shorts with my Crocs. It is mighty chilly, but it ain't really. You know what I mean, Vern? It ain't as bad as it's going to get. Sometimes we have some pretty mild winters, but sometimes they're pretty wild. It can go from mild to wild in the blink of an eye. Yeah, you can walk all the way around the parking lot. Plus, there's a little dirt road that goes all the way around. It's a pretty good size little park. People comes down here and walks around all the time. Hey, it's actually a little bit more shady over here. I can actually see the chat a little bit better. Oh, my old back's just killing the heck out of me. I believe that means we're fixing to get some real cold weather. I hope not. I hope it don't turn too cold too quick. It's a little bit easier to cool off than it is to get warm. I hear that, Alan. It does get chilly up in Maine from what I hear. I've got a friend I ain't seen in a long time. He was from Maine. And I thought he was the one who had one of them there funny accents with the way he talks. But I guess to somebody from that area, it's the other way around. People with them there southern accents is the one who sounds funny because, you know, when you get used to people talking a certain way, when you hear something different, it might sound out of the ordinary. Good googly moogly moo, that wind just blew through, and that stuff was cold, cold, cold. Sent a chill up my spine. I hear somebody out here hollering. Don't know what they're hollering and screaming about, but sound like a bunch of wild ones. Think they was wanting a photo bomb, but I moved over here where they not on the live stream. Good morning, Abseer. How you doing, my friend? Thanks for coming in this morning. It is great to see you. I'm doing pretty good. It's mighty chilly out here this morning, but that sun's starting to come out a little bit brighter. Not heard any of them there sirens at this early yet. Now, usually you hear them all day long coming up and down the highway. Yeah, Massachusetts is pretty cold itself, ain't it? Well, a beanie is a hat. Good morning, Michael Kunkel, the True Spitter. How you doing this morning? EagleNick Audit is out here in this early morning air, and it is a little bit chilly. But that sun is starting to pop on up in the sky to warm it up a little bit. But other than that, I'm felt the breeze, if you know what I mean. There's a cold breeze blowing in the air. EagleNick Audits is not too far away from these here shorts. Crocs has to go. I'm fixing to have to break out them there blue jeans. Them there Lee jeans is usually what I wear. And I got a couple of pair of them there Carhartts. EagleNick Audits. Ooh, it's chilly, chilly, chilly. There goes one of them soda mickles. He had that stereo a blasting, boy. Had that there country music just a jamming. Oh, we got a duck coming in over there. Like, that might not have been a duck. It might have been one of them crane birds. Whew, boy. If there was some way I could stay in the sun but not be in the sun, it wouldn't be too bad. Well, Pooh, you have a blessed day, Mr. Pooh Noah. Try not to work too hard. Make sure you finish off that there bowl of Frosted Flakes before you go to work. They're great. Yeah, them soda mickles, they'll put you in the hospital. Them motorcycles will put you in the hospital if you know how to ride one. But if you don't know how to ride one, they'll put you in the morgue. You know what I mean, Vern? A lot of times it doesn't matter how good or how well of a rider you are. There's too many idiots out there that'll run you over and kill you because they do not pay attention to motorcyclists. Same way with people who ride bicycles. A lot of people don't pay attention to them. There's some people that thinks they are the only ones on the road, you know. Hello, Belinda from Australia. How you doing this morning? Such a beautiful, beautiful day. Glad to see you. Hope you can stay. As always, it is a pleasure to see them there people from Australia. You make the day a whole lot better when y'all come around. The old EagleNick access to a bunch of videos I had did where I was singing some of them there songs. but I can't put it on YouTube because it would be a copyright strike. I don't want to get my channel terminated. Good day, mate. Crocodile EagleNick be the name. Yeah. Good googly moo. That was a cold breeze blow through, come straight up my shorts. That baby was colder than my ex-girlfriend's heart. It's already Tuesday night there. We're still in Tuesday morning. Hey, EagleNick appreciates them all caps. I can see a whole lot better when it's all caps. Sometimes it gets real hard to see them there, the chat, when it's all little. Yeah, but the thing about it is, you know, it's playing. You can hear the song playing as I'm singing it. So I may have to try one of them just to see what it'll do. But usually when it can hear the music as well, they'll say copyright, or they'll try to make you share that there revenue. Now, they already taken up of that there revenue. I don't want to have to share it with anybody else. On that 1999 super thanks I got from Sean Little the other morning, it showed up that I only going to receive $9.91 of that 1999. So that means YouTube took out $10.08. Now, by EagleNick Audit's calculations and the math that I use, that is a whole lot more than 30% took out of it. You know, I thought that a content creator is supposed to get 70%, but that is far from 70%. You got that right, Miss Belinda. Don't change them there all caps. EagleNick likes them. It helps me out. I can read it a whole lot better. Sometimes it's real hard to see them there chat words, especially when the sun gets in my eyes. Yeah, I'll have to check that out to see if I can't do that. They ought to make them a different color instead of them being white. Good googie goo. Man, there come that wind again. That wind about to freeze me to death. Sun shining bright and got a cold wind blowing up under this shed here about to freeze me. I'm going to come out here in the sun. Ugh. It's crazy how the sun can be shining, but it still feels cold. Ooh. Well, I didn't know that. I'll have to check it out. I'll just toy around with it and see what we get. I would have said I'd play with it to see what happens, but we liable to get a strike on that for sure. They liable to take it the wrong way. Look, there's some crayons somebody threw down. Oh, man, somebody broke the black one. The red one's still intact, but they broke the black crayon. Goodness gracious, it is doggone so cold out here. I'm sorry, Miss Belinda. That's because I was moving around. How about now? Is it all right now? Good morning, Greg Davis. How you doing? Glad to see you again. I might should have did this live stream from up there inside the Eagle's Nest. That wind is a little bit chilly. Now that sun feels a lot better. Miss Belinda, I'm sorry about that. When I move around, that internet gets splotchy down here. You'd think the closer you get to it up there, the better it gets, but it does not seem to work that way. Let's go over here and see what we got. How about now? Is that any better, Miss Belinda? Good morning, big dog. EagleNick, Audit. It's not Gene the fishing machine, but I am the bass master. The big bass master, if you know what I mean, Vern. But I like to catch all of them there fish. I'm not a racist when it comes to them there fish either. I like to catch them all. But I'm strictly catch and release. I don't really want to keep none of them. Well, thank you there. I appreciate it. Did you catch any of them there big bass, Miss Eileen? Well, EagleNick Audits was country born, country bred, country fed, and when I die, I'll be country dead. You know what I mean, Vern? Really? A hillbilly. Ooh, it is downright chilly. That's who I got my internet with. My phone service, Spectrum Internet, Spectrum Mobile. Fried green tomatoes. Now, I like fried green tomatoes, but I don't really eat tomatoes other than that. I do not like them any other way. I like that there ketchup, but I don't care about tomatoes. I have been to Buffalo, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri, Alabama, Pennsylvania, Ohio, But other than that, I've not really did no extensive traveling. I've not been outside the state of Georgia since 2023. Because I already live in Georgia. You don't got to skip it when you live in it. Dalton, Georgia, the carpet capital of the world. Hey, Miss Belinda, you have a great night. Thank you so much for coming in. I truly appreciate it. I hope you have a blessed evening. Stay safe. Tell them there kangaroos I said, what's up? Goodness gracious, that wind is blowing. It's so cold. Whew. Try to sit so I'm a little bit in the shade where the sun ain't blinding down, where I can read the chat and that cold wind starts blowing in, blowing right up my shorts, and it's about to freeze me to death. Alan Davis, my friend, break out that bowl of frosted flakes again. You know what I mean, Vern. It's getting a little bit chilly out here. Oh, man, that sun feels good right there, boy. I'm telling you. Let's see if I can stand here in the sun and maybe still see that there chat. Ooh, that sun feels mighty good on my back right now. That's right, Alan. Break it out, break it out. And when you do, give a shout. You know what I mean, Vern. I believe in the morning I'll probably be wearing blue jeans. I don't think I'm going to start out today wearing these shorts anymore. It's about time to retire them and put them back in storage. Ooh, 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 that's a cold breeze. I felt one of them there cold breeze. It hit me right below my knees. Woo! A little bit chilly, a little bit chilly. It's chilly this morning and I ain't got no hot dogs. You know what I mean, Vern? Yep, oh, EagleNick Audits would like to have one of them there Bahama Mamas. Oh. Boy, that wind is blowing hard. Check it out. Check the tree, how those trees is moving around. What a breeze, what a breeze. About to cut me off at the knees. You know what I mean, Vern? You have to mind my hair. My hair's blowing around. Good morning, EagleNick Audits. Would like to welcome you all to my YouTube channel. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, share as many shorts and videos as you possibly can. I pray that you all are having a blessed morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. Woo, it's cold, 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 cold. Good morning, Holy One. How are you doing this morning? Mighty chilly here in Dalton, Georgia. The sun is shining bright, but the wind is a-blowing. Looks like I scared off 16 people with that there face reveal. It jumped from 40 down to 24. I better not do that anymore. I'll clear out the room. You know what I mean? Make a freight train take a dirt road. How many of y'all remember these little erasers from back in school? That's one of them there purple Merple erasers. Boy, I remember I used to wear them things out in school. That doggone teacher didn't like it because about every day I'd have to say, "Teacher, I need some paper." That was one thing I liked about that there little school library. Go in there on the day when that little store was open, go in there and buy me some of them purty pencils and erasers. Nope, EagleNick is 57. I'm older than them dar trees, some of them. Hey, them are pretty good looking knees to be 57 though. Hey, I love that old pencil sharpener. I'd wear a pencil out on it. I just like the noise it made. Teachers say, "How many times you gonna use that dar pencil sharpener?" I said, "Well, the lead broke." Sometimes I'd break it on purpose if the teacher was purty so I could go up there and sharpen that there pencil. Got a lot of birds out here flying around this morning. See if we can pull in on some of them birds. Good morning, Rare Fruit. How you doing this morning? No, I never really did too much of that there laying carpet, and I might have laid on a few of them there carpets. I worked on a cutting table, cutting the carpet. I drove a truck delivering carpet. I worked in the extruding making the yarn to make the carpet. I used to bevel the carpet. I used to run a die cutter, cutting the little samples. I've worked in the molding where you mold the trays that goes in the sample books. I actually worked where you built the sample books, putting the eyelets, putting the handles on them. Worked on a coating machine where you put the backing on the carpet. Just about every aspect of carpet there is, but do not really like that anymore. Didn't really like working in that there carpet industry. You know, back then we only made less than $7 an hour. The federal minimum wage now, I think, is still $7.25. But EagleNick Audit remembers when I started working, I think the minimum wage wasn't but about $3.50. Michael Kunkel, man, you got me good with that one. I didn't want them there kind of tits. I told you I don't like them ones with feathers on them. We got them there little mountain bluebirds. There's one of them flying up there now, little bitty mountain bluebird. Ooh, boy, that wind is cold as crap. I got to move again. I'm fouting the breeze. Fouting the breeze out here. That sun is up good and high in the sky, but it is still chilly with that wind blowing. Yep, EagleNick Audits did his turn at that there flipping burgers. I was a closer at Hardee's, ran the grill. I also worked at, my first job actually was at the KFC, and I was a cook. I cooked that there chicken and them there chicken littles. That was when Lord, I don't remember. I think that was when I was 19. I worked at that there KFC. And I worked at, actually, that there Hardee's, I think I worked at it before I worked at KFC. I worked at that there Hardee's when I was 16 or 17. No, EagleNick Audits lost his job at Hardee's because one morning, some of my friends that came by the house bright and early and said they were going fishing, and I was fixing to have to go to work, and they told me where they was going fishing, and I decided I would rather go fishing than to go to work that day, so I ended up getting terminated. Ooh, boy, it's cold as crap. Look, the most secret recipe about that there KFC chicken is, back when I worked for the one here in Dalton, Georgia, the chicken was processed less than 2 miles away from where it was cooked. So you talking about super fresh chicken. Now that was, the fresher the chicken is when it gets there, the better it is. The farther it has to travel to be cooked, it does have an effect on it. Good morning, Scotty. EagleNick Audits is from Dalton, Georgia. But us hillbillies call it Georgia. Now, Dalton, Georgia is the carpet capital of the world. Yep, a bad day at fishing is better than a good day at work. But the only thing about it is that there bad day of fishing won't pay you like a good day at work will. Yep, the fresher the chicken is, the better it will taste. Like I said when I worked at that KFC here in Dalton, Georgia, Polly Dolly's birthday today on Facebook. Polly Dolly, if you happen to be watching, happy birthday to you. I'm not on that dar Facebook right now. I'm down here at the Al Rollins Park. We happen to be on that dar YouTube. Detasseling corn. Corn is good. Corn is good. Now, Super, did you say you were in Michigan? Would that been in that there Battlefield, Michigan? Because I know Battlefield, Michigan is where that Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, the Kellogg's company, is located. What is EagleNick Audit's name? Good morning. Welcome back, Miss Belinda. You honored EagleNick Audits with those kind words. I really and truly appreciate that they're subscribed, and I thank you from the bottom of my hillbilly heart. Now, don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think he'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Woo! Oh, I gotta set the phone down for a minute. Ah! Well, I set it down, but it flipped over backwards. Glad it didn't break that dark screen anymore. Uh-oh. What was that? All right. Good morning, Isla. How you doing this morning? Awesome to see you in the chat. Isla, good morning. Good morning. Great of you to join us on the live stream. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for those kind words, Miss Belinda. It is greatly appreciated. I believe Miley Cyrus got hit by that there wrecking ball, if you know what I mean, Vern. I believe Miley Cyrus watched too many episodes of that there Dukes of Hazzard, and her favorite character on the Dukes of Hazzard was that there cooter, because she seems to want to show that cooter off a lot these days, if you know what I mean, Vern. Now, EagleNick Audits may have to send out a SOS. I'm on the last one of them there 24/7 red hundreds. So I may not be able to stay on too very much longer. Have to get ready to head over to that there store on the highway and see about purchasing a couple of packs of them there 24/7 red 100s. In the Wild Wild West. You know what I mean, partner? No, ain't gonna be able to get none of that there breakfast this morning. Greater Work serves lunch and dinner today, so I will get that there lunch and dinner. Now, I had lunch up there yesterday, but I slept through that there dinner. EagleNick was a little tired from staying up so late. Getting a little bit too old. Can't stay up all night and then get up so early. I can, but I don't like it. My old body says, get your butt back in that bed, boy. What's your problem? That is it. Super Cooter was the mechanic in the Dukes of Hazzard. He ran that there Cooter's garage. Now Miley Cyrus is running Cooter's garage. You know what I mean, Vern? Now, I would like to give a shout out to our friend T. Thomas. Now, I've not seen T. Thomas on one of the live streams in nearly a week or longer. I hope you are doing okay, Mr. Thomas. EagleNick surely does miss you coming on to the live streams, and I hope that all is well with you, sir. Well, the only thing EagleNick Audits knows a bib ever was is one of them there little things you put over a baby so that they don't spit all that food all over them. Goodness gracious alive, that wind is colder than crap. Oh, that wind's so cold I hit up against one of them things there and didn't even feel it. I might have to try to get in some more of that there sun. Oh, yeah, now that sun on my legs feels a little bit better. Shout out Easily. EagleNick Audits. EagleNick Audits likes that there Easily. How you doing this morning? Yeah, now that could be there, them overalls. Now, EagleNick didn't ever wear them there overalls. I didn't see nothing happen there, but I did a little bit of screaming. I don't want to scream too loud. I might get arrested again. We got 7 vehicles down here. Good googly moogly, that wind is cold as crap. Hard to believe it can be so chilly with the sun shining like that. Howdy, partner. I heard you wanted to pick a fight with that there EagleNick Audits. I am the fastest gun in the West. Look, you want to see my quick draw? You want to see it again? You want to see it again? You want to see it again? Oh, EagleNick Audits, the fastest gun in the West. You know what I mean, Vern? Northwest Georgia, that is. You want to see a good Western, check out Support Your Local Sheriff, starring Mr. James Garner. Where you headed to? Check out the library? Look, we got a dump truck coming through. Now that is Whitfield County, I think. Whitfield County Department of Public Works. I do not know why he would be coming in the park. There ain't nothing to pick up over here. Unless they're trying to pick up one of them there lot lizards that hangs out here every now and then. Now, Chef Ben went up there checking out that there little free library. He likes to read a lot. Now, y'all have a blessed rest and see you next time. EagleNick Audits. Really and truly appreciate you two ladies, Miss Belinda and Miss Eileen. I thank you so much for coming into the live stream. I pray you both have a good sound rest. And EagleNick Audits. Thanks, y'all are the best. I guess we're going to cut it a little short this morning. Not like Miss Lorena Bobbitt did, though. You know what I mean, Burn. But we're going to cut this here live stream a little bit shorter than I normally do. That wind is kicking up a little bit, blowing up EagleNick Audit shorts, getting it mighty chilly on the willy. Sorry about that. I couldn't resist. But it is getting mighty cold, even though the sun is shining out and it's real bold. Look, there goes a dove flying. Now, I've not seen very many doves around in a long time. Now, back when I was a kid, this was all an open field right here, and people would do dove hunting down here. This was actually the county back then. It wasn't considered the city. Yeah, the stream is fixing to end, so EagleNick Audits can go see a friend, if you know what I mean, Burn. I know it may look like that I'm on here all the time, but I'm not. But I pray that you all have a very, very blessed day, morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. If you haven't already, EagleNick would appreciate it if you would hit that there subscribe. And even more, if you're already subscribed, I would appreciate it even more if you could share a whole lot of my shorts and my videos to try to help EagleNick Audits reach 7,777 subscribers before September the 16th. That will be my first trial day, and the second one is September the 30th for my criminal trespass, damage of $500 or less, all for exercising my First Amendment rights at the United States Post Office in downtown Dalton. Now, I did not commit the crime of criminal trespass, and I dang sure never did any damage. All I was doing was recording public servants in the performance of their duties. I did not cause any disruptions. I did not make any threats. I did not commit any crimes. Thank you, Jack Wiles. I really and truly appreciate that, my friend. It will help out my channel so much. But I will be back on a little later today, and I hope to see you all if you possibly can. Take care of yourselves, but take care of each other. There's a lot of people that don't have anybody that they can turn to when things get hard and times get rough. And we all know they can get tough. Don't just pass them by. Don't turn a deaf ear or a blind eye. You never know when it may be you who's going to have to cry. Love one another as if they were your sister or your brother. EagleNick. Audit. I am EagleNick. And I'm out.